A warm greetings to everyone. I am D.M.Kalai Selvi, Assistant Professor, CSE Department, R.M.D.E.C College. Now we are going to see K means clustering in two-dimensional data. So these are the given data points. So if you see in the questions, we have A, B, and C. So totally we will be having three clusters. We have to divide these clusters in three. We have to segregate in three clusters. Initially, we have to assign a center, or we can say it as a centroids for each clusters A, B, and C. So this will be the initial centroids. And these are the data points. Now for the given centroids, we will be checking the distance. So distance formula will be x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. So for this data points, these 2 points, first we have to find the distance. So both the points are same, so 0 will be the answer. If we take 2, 5 and 2, 10, square root of 2 minus 2, the whole square will be 0. Plus 5 minus 10, the whole square will be 5. Square root of 5 square will be 5. So 5 will be the distance. Likewise, we have to find the distance and fill up the entire column. Similarly, for the centroid 5, 8, we have to find the distance and we fill it up this entire column. Similarly, for the cluster C, find the data points distance and fill up the entire column. Now, from these three distance, which is the least one, we have to give the name for it. Whether it is comes under cluster 1, cluster 2, or cluster 3. That is, A will be cluster 1, B will be cluster 2, C will be cluster 3. So this one is the minimum. So cluster 1. And if you go for this, this is minimum. So cluster 3. And if you're checking for this 3 data, 5 is the minimum. So for cluster 2, likewise, we have to fill it up here. Similarly, we have to, once filling up the entire column, we have to find the new centroids. So new centroids will be just first we have to fill up what are the items will come under each cluster. If you take only one data point in cluster A1, so we will be writing that one as the centroid. If you take a B, under B means for cluster 2. So these 2.1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have to take the average of these 5 points and that will be the centroid for cluster B. And if you go for C, we have only 2 points. These 2 points will come under C. So for these 2 points, you have to take the average. And for that current centroids, again, you have to fill it up here and find the distance. And we have to reframe the new cluster based upon the data. And if you have to check both the cluster and new cluster are same. If you say here cluster is 2, here cluster 1. If even one cell is changed, we again have to redo the process until we are finding the same data. If you see here also, there is a change. We have to repeat this until we are getting the same thing. Thank you.